can also eliminate any words that also have a positive connotation. Here is an example which I have given for you in this cadre, the word affable. Affable. If you know the meaning of the word, it becomes very easy. Affable is friendly, but here you are not going to identify the word which means friendly, because you are searching for an antonym, not for a synonym. The options given here are jovial, disconcert, surly, prolific, gregarious. God, do you know the meanings of all these words? If you know the meanings, your job is very easy. If you do not know, then the problem starts. But jovial is definitely not the antonym of affable. You can read the word affable has positive connotation. So, all positive words, jovial, prolific, if there is anything else like magnanimous, can be crossed out. Affable means polite, easily approachable. So, even that can't be the antonym. So, the opposite could be surly, meaning being rude. So, zeroing down, finding the antonym by knowing the meaning and eliminating the words, this has to be a careful process, and in some cases you have a very close or words which are almost equally correct. Then if it is in a sentence, you should go for the context. The words with the prefix de, dis, in have negative connotation, as I have already mentioned. Un also comes under this category, mis also comes under this category, a also comes under this category, negative connotation. So, if you can't find the opposite to the primary meaning, look for the secondary meaning of the word. What is this primary meaning and what is the secondary meaning of the word? If you see in a dictionary, the word meaning which is given at the first, that is the primary meaning of the word. See for any word like light or pupil or any of the words for which we have chosen the synonyms, the primary meaning is the first meaning that is given in the dictionary. But apart from that, every word has many other meanings also, means you must take care to read all the meanings. Those are the secondary meanings, and if you can't find the right word for the primary meaning or the right opposite for the primary meaning of a given word in your examinations, you must try to remember what is the secondary meaning of the word and then pick that, because I told you pupil is a student, pupil also means iris, like that. Let us see an example here. Rent, rent is a word, and the options given here are own, deplete, harbor, restore and release, and you must find out the antonym of the word rent. Here rent is used as a verb meaning to tear apart. Restore is the antonym of rent. The opponent was rent apart, means torn to pieces through the words of the critics or anything. It is not giving a house for rent. So, here you must go into the secondary meaning of the word and try to find if there is an antonym for that. If the options given do not have the right antonym for the primary meaning. So, it is important for you to know not only the primary meaning of the word, but even the secondary meanings of the words given. Watch out for eye catchers. This is the next tip. Giving a synonym also is one way of tricking you. Eye catchers means immediately after reading you feel, oh, this is the right word, means even without thinking you think, yes, he has given such a simple answer, but after coming out of the hall you realize that eye catchers are traps, they are deceptive. You must be careful, think, why did he give such a simple answer? There must be a reason. Once you start thinking, you will realize that the eye catchers are always not the right answers. There will be something else, and this is to mislead most of you. Here I have given you an example, the word suffrage, S-U-F-F-R-A-G-E. Immediately you may think it is something related to pain and suffering, but no, suffrage means the right to vote. So, depending on the word given, there may be options, suffrage and painful or something else, and you may go for the wrong option because this word is so similar to something you know. For pleasant, suffrage is not the antonym. So, you must be careful, my dear children, while choosing the words as antonyms. Now, let us see the antonyms of the words we read earlier. Earlier in the synonyms session, I gave you the definition of some words and I gave you the synonyms of those words, and I asked you to try to see if you can find out the antonyms of the words. I am sure at least some of you must have tried to work it out in consultation with your friends at least, or in consultation with your teachers who must be by your side, and I am sure you will be able to give the answers for this. Let us see what they are. Decry, to condemn, it is a verb, to express strong disapproval, to officially depreciate means it is a formal expression because it is official criticism expressing strong disapproval of something that is being done. Mostly it is our opposition parties which decry the action of the government, the decisions of the government. You come across this word very frequently in newspapers. I have already given you the synonyms of the word: to denounce, to censure, to devalue, to bring down the value of these words, actions being taken. These are the synonyms, but here we are to study the antonyms. What are the antonyms? Tout means to praise, to appreciate, to commend, to extol, to laud. All these are the antonyms of the word decry. I gave you one more antonym which is not given there, to appreciate. So, to decry is to condemn, to criticize. The opposite is to appreciate, to praise. I am sure you could have guessed, and your task does not just stop here with this session. I know after you go home also, if you can make it as an activity, give some verbs or some words to each member in your group. Try to refer to the thesaurus and make a list of all the words given there, and then try to find out the antonyms of the words also. You will be preparing your own dictionary of synonyms, your own dictionary of antonyms too, and that would make you involved in the activity. Your study would be more meaningful, and then you can search for the context in which these words are being used in the newspapers every day. Thereby you will be using them and practicing them, remembering them every day. Let us go to the next slide now. Utopian, utopia. There are many writers who imagine a beautiful world where there is no hatred, where there is no enmity, where there are no factions, where people do not kill each other. Such a beautiful world, it is called a utopia, founded upon or involving a visionary view of an ideal world. And because people in the world do not believe in such a heavenly ideal place, the meaning is impractical. That means we are not ready to visualize a world that is full of people who are friendly, full of people who protect the earth. So, that is a utopia. It is a dream, they say. So, the synonym is idealistic, and I think you can use romantic also. Vision 2020 of Abdul Kalam could be a utopian vision for many of the Indians, because we do not believe in self-discipline, we do not have confidence in ourselves, we do not believe that by work we can achieve that dream. So, we are all in the antonyms category. What is that antonyms category? Realistic, pragmatic, practical. We think it is not possible for us to save the earth, we think it is not possible for us to work hard, we think nothing good is possible in this world. So, this is called dystopia also. There are Nobel writers who got this dystopia too. Hello?
Hello, madam. Hello?
Hello, please.
Hello, madam.
Yes.
Madam, I have one doubt, madam, in the decoding.
Yes.
Police is given answer 10, madam.
Please, can you repeat your question?
Police is given answer 10, madam. Hello, madam.
Yes.
Police is given answer 10, madam, but constable answer is not came, madam.
Okay.
Please tell me, madam.
Police is given as the answer. Am I right?
Yes, madam.
And constable is not given as the answer.
Madam, option is 30, 40, 50, 60, madam.
Is it from the text that you are asking, from the options given?
A 30, madam. B 40, madam. C 50, madam. D 60, madam.
I am unable to understand your question, please. Is it from a prescribed text that you are asking the question?
Madam.
మీరు ఒక టెక్స్ట్లో ఎక్కడైనా ఒక పేజ్లో నుంచి అడుగుతున్నారా ఈ ఆన్సర్స్?
లేదు మేడం, రీజనింగ్ లా కోడింగ్ డీకోడింగ్ లా అడిగారు మేడం.
ఏమని అడిగారమ్మా?
పోలీస్ ఆన్సర్ ఏమో 10 ఇచ్చారు మేడం, కానిస్టేబుల్ ఆన్సర్ వస్తలేదు మేడం, అట్లానే అడిగాను.
పోలీస్కి ఏంటి సినోనిమ్ అడిగారా, యాంటోనిమ్ అడిగారా?
యాక్టర్ నేమ్ మేడం.
యాంటోనిమ్ అడిగారా?
అవును మేడం.
పోలీస్కి యాంటోనిమ్ ఏమని ఇచ్చారు?
పోలీస్ ఆన్సర్ ఏమో 10 ఇచ్చాడు మేడం, కానిస్టేబుల్ ఆన్సర్ ఏమో వస్తలేదు. ఆప్షన్ ఏమో ఏ 30 ఇచ్చిండు, బి 40, సి 50 ఇచ్చిండు, డి ఏమో 60 ఇచ్చిండు మేడం.
ఏ బుక్లోనమ్మా?
కోడింగ్ డీకోడింగ్ మేడం, రీజనింగ్ మేడం.
ఓకే, నేను మీరు చెప్పిన బుక్లో నుంచిగా ఇవి చెప్పట్లేదు నాయన. ఆ బుక్లో నుంచి మీకు డౌట్స్ వస్తే మీ కన్సర్న్ లెక్చరర్కి ఆ పేజ్ చూపించి అడగండి. మామూలుగా ఏదైనా ఒక వర్డ్కి మనకి ఇచ్చే ఆప్షన్స్ గురించి చెప్పుకుందాం, ఏమా? ఓకే, సో ఐఎమ్ ప్రొసీడింగ్ టు ద నెక్స్ట్ పార్ట్. These are some of the additional words which I think you can learn. There is no limit, but verdant. Verdant is once again related to the environment. The definition is green in tint or color, but the other meaning, the secondary meaning is immature in experience or judgment. The synonym for verdant, verdant grass, verdant forest means forests which are full of greenery. The opposite is scorched. S-E-R-E, sere means very dry, barren, arid. So, from a verdant world, from a verdant lifestyle, we are going to an arid lifestyle where there is no greenery at all. So, verdant, opposite, arid, barren. The synonyms are greenery, not only the secondary meaning of artless and naive, means one who is innocent. So, for every word like this, you can find out what are the synonyms and what are the antonyms. The pictures there just indicate, but in your examinations you do not get any pictures. Earlier I told you about eye-catching and misleading words which could be there, and here is a word unwanted, not unwanted. Unwanted, U-N-W-A-N-T-E-D, unwanted, U-N-W-O-N-T-E-D. Unwanted means not usual or unexpected, not something that you dislike, and the synonyms are unusual, uncommon, unexpected, atypical. The antonym is usual, customary, and here you see how the word is being used in newspapers. The tackler was unwanted. So, the list of words can continue like this. I want you to note down the word piquant and what its synonyms and antonyms could be from your thesaurus. Distraught is another word which has